Country music, particularly in its earlier days, has always been a genre defined by strong personalities, deeply held values, and a passionate fan base. While many artists from the golden age of country music, roughly spanning the 1940s through the 1980s, are beloved for their talent and authenticity, not everyone walked away with a spotless reputation. Some figures, for various reasons, became controversial or outright disliked by peers, fans, or the industry itself. Whether it was due to personal behavior, business decisions, or artistic disputes, these individuals found themselves at odds with the country music community. One of the most infamous names often mentioned is Spade Cooley, once a successful Western swing artist. His downfall was extreme and tragic. In 1961, Cooley was convicted of brutally murdering his wife in front of their daughter. The crime shocked not only the country music scene but the entire entertainment world. Once a popular figure, Cooley's reputation was permanently destroyed, and his music became a footnote to a horrific legacy. Another polarizing figure was Johnny Paycheck. Known for his outlaw image and the hit "Take This Job and Shove It," Paycheck lived a life of excess and frequent legal troubles. He served time in prison after shooting a man in a bar and had multiple arrests for drug and alcohol-related offenses. Though respected for his raw sound, his behavior earned him a mixed reputation among fans and colleagues. Porter Wagoner, despite his success as a singer and television host, also found himself at the center of controversy due to his professional relationship with Dolly Parton. While Wagoner helped launch Parton's career, their split was acrimonious. Dolly later revealed that she felt stifled and controlled in the partnership, leading to tension that lasted for years. Although time softened public judgment, some fans viewed Wagoner's behavior as emblematic of the sexism that often plagued the industry. Hank Williams Jr. is another artist who frequently drew criticism. While his father is seen as a towering, almost sainted figure in country music, Hank Jr. took a more rebellious, political, and often divisive path. His outspoken views, particularly later in his career, alienated some fans, and his public statements, such as controversial comments about political figures, led to public backlash and the loss of high-profile gigs, including his long-running association with Monday Night Football. David Allan Coe, a prominent figure in the outlaw country movement, remains one of the most divisive names in the genre. His music includes undeniably influential work, but he's also been criticized for releasing songs with racist, sexist, and explicit lyrics that many found offensive. Coe has denied accusations of racism, but the controversy has haunted his career and reputation for decades. Tom T. Hall, known as the Storyteller, had a quieter but significant falling out with segments of the country music establishment. While not hated in the same way as some others on this list, Hall often criticized Nashville's commercial direction, leading to tensions with industry figures. His blunt critiques didn't sit well with everyone, particularly those invested in the more polished sound of mainstream country. Kenny Rogers, despite massive crossover success, was not universally loved in traditionalist circles. Purists criticized him for straying too far into pop, diluting the essence of what country music should be. Similarly, Olivia Newton-John, an outsider to the genre, faced backlash when she won the CMA Female Vocalist of the Year in 1974. Many felt she had no business being recognized in a genre she barely belonged to, sparking intense debate and discontent. Garth Brooks, while not an old country artist by strict definitions, stirred resentment among traditionalists even in the early part of his career. His theatrical performances and stadium tours were seen by some as too flashy and commercial. For fans who revered the simplicity and rawness of old-school country, Brooks represented a shift that felt like a betrayal. The Louvin brothers, particularly Ira Louvin, also carried a cloud of controversy. Though musically gifted, Ira was known for his volatile temper, alcohol abuse, and erratic behavior, which alienated both fellow musicians and fans. His brother Charlie often had to smooth things over in public, but Ira's reputation for being difficult persisted. Other figures who found themselves criticized or disliked in various ways include Billy Sherrill, a producer associated with the counterpolitan sound that many traditionalists saw as a commercialization of the genre, Webb Pierce, who was often resented for his flamboyant style and arrogance, and even Glenn Campbell, whose pop-oriented music alienated hardcore country fans despite his obvious talent. Country music has always balanced tradition with change, And many of these artists were caught in that tension, some because of personal failings, others because they represented shifts the audience wasn't ready to accept. Whether justifiably or not, these figures serve as reminders that fame in country music doesn't always come with universal admiration.